back, we relax, hentai in the back. On the low, counting racks, not running the pack. They show Joe, she don't know, I don't love him back. Oh no, no, what are those dojins in my lap?
Alright guys, so Nintendo yesterday came out with a Nintendo Direct discussing all the games that's coming out later this year for the 3DS and the Nintendo Switch. I'm honestly still surprised that Nintendo's supporting the 3DS like they are right now, because that is a very old console. But somehow developers are just like, let's just keep cranking stuff out. Let's just keep doing stuff for the Nintendo 3DS, and I mean, I gotta give the system props. If it's still alive after all this time, that means that it's doing something right, isn't it? In the presentation, they were given like a whole thing saying, I mean, I'm glad there was only a 5-minute segment when it came to the 3DS stuff, and then the rest of the thing was literally Switch stuff, so that got me real excited. There was a part of me that had me kind of scared, thinking that the presentation beforehand was going to be like 20 minutes on Mario Aces, and then like the rest of the presentation was going to be on the 3DS, because I remember that I think there was a presentation where like it was 30 minutes, and I think like 20 to 15 minutes was just of Xenoblade 2, and they were just like the whole presentation was on Xenoblade, and then that kind of got me scared for this presentation. But I just gotta say, this presentation was actually pretty damn good. So in the 3DS section, they're talking about a whole bunch of new games coming in, like WarioWare Gold. They're talking about like this armadillo game where this guy's like he's spinning like an armadillo, doing all types of crazy stuff. Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story and Bowser Jr.'s Journey. I mean, my sister really loved that game, but I really didn't like Bowser's Inside Story that much. But I mean, hey, you can't please everyone, right? They're also talking about Detective Pikachu. The only thing I want from Detective Pikachu is the damn amiibo, because it's huge. The whole game itself is kind of creeping me out with Pikachu with that type of voice, and he's talking like he's a human being. I don't know. Some people are probably liking it. I'm not. It's creeping me the hell out. So that game is a total pass for me. On the Nintendo 3DS, I heard that they're putting Luigi's Mansion on it, a Luigi's Mansion remake, the first GameCube Luigi's Mansion, and I got so pissed off. That could have easily been a game that they could have put on the Nintendo Switch, especially with the Switch's graphics scale. That would have been so beautiful. Honestly, like I said, Luigi's Mansion is one of my most favorite games of all time, next to Mario Sunshine, things like Kingdom Hearts, Persona 5. It's like those are childhood games. Why would you put it on the 3DS? Mind you, the 3DS already has a Luigi's Mansion game. Why would you put a remake of the GameCube version on the 3DS when you could have easily put it on the Switch? That's one of the things Nintendo did to me that I'm still wondering, why the hell did you do that? Like, you idiots, you could have easily put it on the Switch. But whatever, Nintendo's Nintendo, they do whatever the hell they want. Other games that they were talking about was like Kirby Star Allies, which I'm hyped for. I want to get that game. Okami HD, I'm excited to get that game too, because I wanted to get it for the PlayStation 4. Thank God I held off. I was this close to getting it for the PlayStation 4, but now for sure I'm getting it on the Nintendo Switch. Sushi Striker looks kind of cool. I gotta keep looking into the game, but that looks like a game that I would pick up, because I like the whole like puzzle where you gotta like match everything and then you send it back to the enemies. It looks like a lot of fun. I like the whole concept. It looks like a fun game that I would get for the Nintendo Switch. Octopath Traveler looks very good. The aesthetic looks cool. I'm looking forward to that game. Dark Souls Remastered. I mean, Dark Souls is Dark Souls. I just hope the game runs properly on the Switch. That's one of my fears when it comes to Dark Souls, because I know Dark Souls is a very graphic heavy game. So it being on the Nintendo Switch, I just want to know how downscaled it's going to be and if the game is just going to run properly at all. They're also talking about things like My Nintendo Rewards. You already know Mario Aces. I'm not too big of a fan of Mario. I'm not too big a fan of Mario with tennis. I'd rather prefer Mario Strikers, because Mario Strikers is way edgier than Mario Tennis. Like, they look meaner. The game mode is just much more cooler. I like Strikers more than Aces. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, they're also talking about. I'm not too hype about Captain Toad, but some people are. I mean, it was a cool game, I guess, for the Wii U, but not too much people played it, so that's why I guess they're porting it over to the Nintendo Switch so people could experience the game at first hand. Undertale, I was very hype about Undertale on the Nintendo Switch. That's something that I'm probably going to pick up for sure. Crash Bandicoot, I was extremely excited to hear a Sony exclusive is coming to Nintendo. I don't know how much money Nintendo paid Activision and Sony to just bring Crash Bandicoot to their console, which is completely insane to me, because that's like bringing Master Chief to Sony. That's like bringing God of War to freaking Microsoft. That's like putting Legend of Zelda on PlayStation, you know? It's something like that. Like, it's something monumental, and I feel like this is kind of history breaking in my opinion. Little Nightmares, I'm not too hype about. I saw some streamers stream Little Nightmares. It doesn't look like a game that's really like something that I'll be hype about. Also, Little Nightmares it looks like it's a game, it's a one-time play kind of game. It looks like a game that you play once and you never touch it again, so I'm not really hype about that. South Park, I don't like South Park games. Hyrule Warrior, I heard it was a good game. I never got to try it, but I mean, I wouldn't mind giving it a try because it is Legend of Zelda. ARMS, I got a lot of things to say about ARMS. Well, not really. I just got one thing to say about ARMS. ARMS is dead. Let's just be honest here. I don't know anyone who really walks around here and says, I love ARMS. ARMS is so much fun. ARMS, it was fun for like a week, but then it's just the same thing. You just punch, you just spam grab. ARMS is not that fun. Splatoon, on the other hand, Splatoon 2 is coming with a 3.0 update that I'm like extremely excited about. I really want to see how this update's gonna come out. They have a bunch of new clothes. They have a new X mode. Like after you go to S+10, they showed in the trailer that you can go to like a rank X, like an extreme, which is pretty cool. I'm really looking forward to that. Also, that Splatoon is having an Octo expansion where you could be an Octling, but it's a $20 DLC, which I'm also happy about because you got to give props to Splatoon. They've been giving us a bunch of free DLC for a while, and they haven't asked for a penny. They've been giving us new clothes, new weapons, new maps, and they haven't asked us for anything. And finally, they're like, all right, you want to be an Octling? $20, and you're also going to get this new side story of like an Octling mission and everything, which I think is pretty cool, and I think it's understandable. Me, when I heard that they were like asking for paid DLC, I didn't sweat it. I said, oh, you want $20? No problem. You guys been giving me entertainment. Take my 20. Take it. Then at the end of this trailer, or I mean, then at the end of this direct, was the big announcement no one expected. Nintendo tried to hit you with the, all right guys, it's over, the presentation's over, everyone was packing their bags, Etika was ready to leave. Every person that was watching the direct was like, all right, we're done. And you already know Nintendo's the king of, oh, but we have one more thing to show. Nintendo loves to do that shit. You know when Nintendo does that, you get goosebumps. Like, but one thing that I wish that they did in the direct, I wish it was Reggie doing it. Because you know Reggie's always like, oh, but we have one more announcement. I wish it was Reggie. But I mean, other than that, it was still fine. And then like everyone already knows, everyone like it's being spammed all over Twitter, all over Facebook. You know damn well Game Explain and all these freaking Smash tubers are fapping right now over this new news. Smash Brothers is coming to the Nintendo Switch.
Oh my God! Oh my fucking God! Holy shit! Holy shit!
The only questions I have for Smash Brothers coming onto the Nintendo Switch is, one, is it a new game? Or two, is it a port? Because I hope damn well that it's a new game and it's not a port, because if it's a port, I'm gonna be really upset. Because in this trailer, they could have easily told us that it was a port, but they didn't. They just showed a Smash logo, and another thing is the Smash logo was different, which makes me believe that it's a new game. Also, it wasn't no other type of Link, like Twilight Princess Link, Skyward Sword Link. It was Breath of the Wild Link, which gives me the assumption that it's a new Smash Brothers game. So hopefully it's a new Smash Brothers game, new maps, new characters, new combos, new moves. Like, it's a new Smash Brothers game from the ground up. That's what I'm hoping for, because honestly, I'm tired of Smash 4. Smash 4, everyone's saying, oh, it's only been out for like 4 or 5 years. I don't know how long exactly. Someone's gonna correct me in the comments. But Smash 4 is dead. Smash 4 is boring. Smash 4 is lame. Every tourney you go to or any competitive scene Smash, you just see the same characters. Cloud, Bayonetta, Fox, Sheik, Diddy Kong. It's like the same 5 or 6 characters that you see all the time. So Smash Brothers altogether is just boring as hell. I want you guys to let me know what you guys think of the new Smash trailer. Are you guys, I know a lot of people were hyped. People were hitting me up on Snapchat like,
yo, Retro, there's a new Smash game. I busted 8 nuts.
and I'm just like, damn, like everyone was wilding out. But that's what I want. That's what I want to know from you guys. You guys let me know, how did you feel about the direct? Me, if you're asking me personally, I felt like the direct was very, very good. They displayed a lot of things that I wanted to know about. The direct was dope, and the whole Smash Brothers was just the icing on the cake. The only thing that I do want to know about when it comes to Nintendo and on the Switch is still the things that weren't answered, like what's gonna happen to the Switch online mode. I still want to know that. Are we gonna get themes? Is the Switch gonna get any type of themes or anything customizable? Because like the themes on the Switch is very boring. Are we gonna get an achievement system? I really want an achievement system on the Switch, because right now I want to show off my achievements to all my friends in the game. Also, voice chat, because the voice chat on the Switch is terrible. You got to take out your cell phone and you got to go to the Nintendo Switch app, and come on, bro, like that's just ridiculous. There's still a lot of questions that needs to be answered, like personally for me, when it comes to the Nintendo Switch. But I gotta review this direct that they gave us, as a very good direct. Like, I really like this direct. It was very good. Like I said, there were still questions that we all wanted answers to. Oh my god, if they announced like an Animal Crossing or a Paper Mario, I would have lost my shit. And not just any Paper Mario, 1000-Year Door style Paper Mario I was looking for. So guys, let me know what you think in the comments down below. If you guys enjoyed this video, do not forget to hit that thumbs up button. I'll see you guys in the next video or in the next live stream. Peace out, my dudes.